What's up, everyone? Crow back with another base build. Um, Before I get into the Frankenbase, I'm going to show you what kind of sparked the entire thing here. So this is just like my pyramid design from before, with a little bit of a difference. You get the slope on the outside going in, and a little crevice there that you can actually put spikes inside. They'll walk on top of them, but not actually fall through. And real quick, I'll go ahead and show you this concept here. There we go. And this will keep you safe during early hordes. Of course, they do beat on stuff, but you would be up here shooting down, on everything. Or you could have some turrets as well. But this is just the basic concept here. What I would do personally is have this as a 2x2, so 4 blocks all together, which this one right over here actually has, as you can see. This didn't work out exactly as I had hoped, mainly because I believe the stairs were the key, because once they fall in here, they have a hard time jumping up. So I went ahead and actually did stairs on that strip, but I didn't really like it, how it worked. So that's what led me to other things. And I'll show you here what I've been working an entire week on. And here it is. This is a week's worth of designing and heartache, frustrations, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and drive around it real quick. Oh, you can kind of get a nice view of the entire base from the outside. Alright. Gonna go inside here. Nice garage area. Makes it really easy to get out, get all your items, and go put them away. With this entire design here, I actually made it to where each side is its own little garage area. So that way if you want to, move your vehicle outside of the building that's currently being attacked, or beforehand would be ideal. Come over here. We want to go as far forward as we can. Close that, and that is now sealed off. Sealed. And sealed. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull this back over here for now. I'll leave that closed. I definitely want to raise this. Alright. Now that we're inside, I'll give you a little bit more of a tour here. This is just a throughway. And this is where I would stand during Horde night. I'll show you everything that's going on down there here in just a moment. But this is the pyramid that kicked it all off and started this entire monstrosity. And down here, we have the SMG turrets. They're actually turned in such a way that they rarely trigger demolition zombies because they are facing this way, or they basically point towards the back of the demolisher once the demolisher gets past them a certain ways. And they are also placed up high enough that regular zombies don't actually trigger them or activate them. It's just the taller zombies, the demolition zombies, bikers, maybe even whites as well. And here is electrical fence with a tripwire that triggers dart traps all along the way. And this is where they all fall in at. Go ahead and fly up here. This is the entrance to the entire thing. There's a couple cages there that you can fire from if you like. I personally don't. This right here, this was something I had to actually work around because I got a bug to where I can't place anything in this strip. I can't place any blocks in here at all, which is kind of frustrating. But just in case zombies fall down inside, they have a way out. They haven't really busted on this at all, so I may just go ahead and seal that up since it doesn't seem like they're going to fall down inside that little area, which is fantastic. But yeah, they come over here, they run up. Of course, they can't stay up here, so they fall down inside and make their way towards the perch area. And in here, there's an SMG there, one over there, and there's one right there as well. Let's see. What I'm going to do is actually show you the entire base here, and then at the end, we'll go through a Horde night. If I can get up there. And that way you can see it in action. If no demolishers spawn, I'll actually spawn them myself. So that way you can kind of see what's happening with the turrets. Everything is motion censored, or wired up to motion sensors. So that way you don't actually waste any fuel. Let me turn myself off on there. Oh, don't want that. Let's do that, yeah. Alright, but yeah, everything, even down there, there's a motion sensor right there that turns all of this on. And I believe the turrets as well, but I actually think there's a motion sensor there too. And I believe I have that hooked up to the guns. So that way it splits the load up between the generators. Oh, this is a pain sometimes, but this isn't the way you would generally try to get in. You would generally try to get in, during like where the garage and driveway are. All right. Oh, some of you may have noticed that there's garage doors there. These are wedge tips and wedges, and they're placed in such a way that zombies don't fall through. They can ragdoll through once the garage doors are open, but I believe actually dogs can get through as well. But that's for the loot shoot. I guess. Once you start killing stuff and loot bags drop, you come over here, open that up, let them drop in, close it back, and this is where they fall. Of course, this is from my previous testing. They haven't despawned yet. And in here is just a utility hallway for the relays. And down in here is my generator room. I'm only using 2 at the moment. I like to have them as far away from me as possible so I don't hear them constantly. It's a bit annoying for me. And another little utility room for relays. And as you can see, I actually have the hatches turned upside down so they open this way. I prefer that much better because it makes the top here much smoother with the surface of your floor. And then here is the living area. Workbenches, storage, more workbenches, a table saw. Here's the chem stations. And my forges. This is an area to get inside here. And here's my garden. There's my campfires. It's a nice little area. And unfortunately, during Horde nights, it seems zombies spawn up here very rarely, but they do. I'm assuming that's because I have the dirt up here. And that's why I also have these turrets, just to take care of anything that may spawn up there during the Horde night. Of course, there's some chests. If you harvest everything and want to throw it in some chests, they're right there. It can be accessed from either side. And as you can see, these grates go all the way up. So no matter what floor you're on, you can actually fire down upon them. And up here is, of course, the gyrocopter landing pad / runway. A little aerial view of the garden here. Close this up. And here are storage boxes that I put in, so if you land with your gyrocopter, you can toss everything in there real quick and be on your way. Let's see, this is just utilities. Go down here. Over here is my cement mixer room. Again, you can get back up here to the living area. And right here is where you can access and refill your SMG turrets do repairs, all that good stuff. And that will do it, I believe. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for Horde Night, and we'll be back to show you. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and park my 4x4 over here and make it safe. Go. I want to push it all the way up. Close that down. Thought I heard the screamer. Yep. And sealed off. I'm not sure where she's beating on. Sounds like the other side. That's never happened before. I've done a lot of testing too. And this has never happened. Where are you? There you are. Alright, just trying to see where she beat on it, but I can do that later. Alright, I will see you on Horde Night. Alright, it's almost time for everything to start spawning. I went ahead and increased the gamma a little bit so you could see. And for now, I'll come out of my perch. Come down here. Now we can see everything working. Almost time. If no demolishers spawn, like I said before, I will go ahead and actually spawn them myself. Dart traps take care of them pretty good. And as you can see, the regular zombies aren't triggering the turrets. Hopefully something drops a loot bag. Of course, you very well could stand here the entire night. You can do that if you need to. And if you feel like you need to, you can always fall back. Oop. Not good. There we go. Finally. And again, this is where you generally stand. And what's nice is I believe this actually counts as a separate building of sorts. Alright, well, I will go ahead and actually cut to the end of the Horde. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting any demolishers. So I will spawn some at the end. And we can check that out with the turrets. We've reached the end of the Horde night, and no demolishers spawned. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn them myself. Go out this way. Alright. And you'll see that the SMG turrets don't generally trigger the demolition zombies. Occasionally it happens, but there we go. Alright, well that will do it. Hopefully this gives you some ideas to add to your own base. And until next time, peace out.